Standing backstage here with Finn Balor here at the brand newly named Revention Center here in Houston, Texas. And Finn, this is your first time here with NXT. Can you tell us about the experience so far?
Yeah, obviously very happy to be here in Texas. I've wrestled all over the world, Europe, Mexico, Japan, but this is the very first time I'm actually getting to perform in Texas, so I'm very excited about it.
So talk about NXT as the brand so far. I mean, it's really taken off as not just a secondary group for WWE, but really a top competitor for all the groups around the country.
Yeah, without a doubt. You know, a lot of people used to dub NXT as a developmental territory for WWE, but really NXT in the last year especially has shown tremendous growth. And, in my opinion, it's kind of making wrestling cool again. And it's, you know, as you can see here, NXT is not like all the other wrestling shows you see around. This is like rock and roll wrestling, you know. This is fun, this is entertainment, and this is making, like, NXT is just cool. It's just cool, man. It's hard to sum it up, but, you know, there's so many factors going into to what makes NXT so special. But, you know, for a lot of the boys at NXT, we feel like, you know, we've captured lightning in a bottle. And, you know, the passion, the drive, the camaraderie between all the boys and the divas backstage is unbelievable. And, you know, we're all here together working to make something incredible. And, you know, a year ago we were wrestling in the you know, Florida in front of 30, 40 people, and here we are now in the Revention Center in Texas, and we're ready to blow the roof off it.
Now, speaking of Texas, Wrestlemania is going to be in Dallas next year. Where does NXT belong on that card, in your opinion?
Well, you know, a lot of us at NXT believe that, you know, we're something completely separate to what the main roster is currently putting out there, and, you know, we don't necessarily want to be on the WrestleMania card. You know, we're going to have our own card of ourselves, hopefully the night before. You know, we'll sell out a building pretty similar to this, and we'll be saying to the boys on WrestleMania, follow that.
Samoa Joe, you've been teaming with him. A lot of people would like to see you guys face off. Is that something you'd be interested in down the line?
Well, you know, I've known Joe a long time, maybe almost 10 years. I went to Joe's wedding a long time ago, so, you know, we've been up and down the road together, and, you know, having him here as part of the team at NXT is a real pleasure. And, you know, if we have to face off as friends in the future, so be it. But right now we're a team, and we're looking forward to winning the Dusty Rhodes Memorial Tag Team Championship.
Absolutely, and I just want to talk about one of the last events you guys had was in Brooklyn, and you had the debut of Jushin Thunder Liger. How was that experience having him on the show, first time in WWE ever?
Yeah, you know, that was unbelievable. Jushin Thunder Liger is one of my, you know, all-time favorite wrestlers. You know, I was very lucky to spend 8 years in Japan. He was one of my mentors, one of my trainers, and, you know, to have him here as part of NXT, as part of the team, was a real dream come true. The only kind of bittersweet thing about it was that I didn't get the opportunity to wrestle him, but, you know, hopefully in the future I'll get that opportunity.
Who else would you like to see come into NXT here in the near future?
Oh, you know, I've met a lot of lads up and down the road. I've been very lucky to make a lot of good friends. But someone who I became very close with in Japan was Bad Luck Fale, and, you know, he was my bouncer out there for a while. We caused a little bit of mischief, and to have him as part of NXT will be a real dream come true for me.
Very cool. And last question, just the future for Finn Balor here in NXT, and where do you want to see yourself remembered in this company?
I really believe that we as a group at NXT are creating something very special that's going to be remembered long after I'm gone, and to be considered a part of the team and to be a proud champion and leave a legacy behind, and leave something that is sustainable for the future, that, you know, younger talent, younger wrestlers can come in and thrive, and give them a platform to further their careers. That's what I want to do.
Hey, appreciate your time, Finn. Thank you so much, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.